What is it? What is Geto's? What are they talking about?
Okay, so Geto, we have a year. Okay, no, but we have to talk about Gojo's fight.
You're right. Geto looks so fucking bad.
Ooh, he looks so bad.
Okay, yeah, Gojo's fight.
So we think
Fuck my dread.
was like such a unique way of portraying that, like that switch and like how he views the world.
That's incredible. We are doing this show such a service. I'm sorry. Whoa.
This is English class.
That's incredible that you noticed that.
We think Gojo died because, you know, Megumi's dad tells Geto, oh, I had to kill the fucker because he was about to.
You know how I know he wasn't dead?
Because this is a flashback.
Oh.
But yeah, go on.
That isn't even why. Oh my.
That's how I knew.
Y'all, don't listen to me. I be having my dumb bitch moments. No, I was just like, no anime character has died silently.
True. Yeah.
I just realized, like, if someone's gonna die, there's gonna be a little monologue in the background. Yeah. No main character has died silently. Go ahead.
And so Geto goes off on this dude. They fight, whatever. Thank you so much. And then he loses, but Megumi's dad doesn't kill him because inside of Geto, there's so much curse energy that if Geto dies, all of that is released probably. So he doesn't kill him. He just like stabs him real hard. And then he goes off, like, you know, goes off to deliver the body, the corpse, like the corpse of the girl, like whatever. I think the various days pass, right? Like it
had to have been,
right? Like that's what I assumed, that like it
was
wasn't
he got
just
healed
hours later, right?
Geto got healed when he's like, Gojo was like, oh, you must have gotten healed by so and so.
Okay, and then so Gojo comes back in that moment, like he comes back and he's acting real crazy
about that action, which I kind of love this because, like, imagine dying and coming back to life. At least for me, I mean, granted, I do need an ego death. I'm acting batshit crazy. I'm invincible. I'm gonna have that same look in my eyes.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I love that.
I get it. He was real manic. That was crazy.
Yeah, he was manic, and he was very excited to fight after coming back to life.
He was so excited.
Can you imagine if Jesus came out of that tomb?
That
and
was very
start
Jesus
swinging. Start swinging.
Yeah, that was very the way he floated up into the sun.
No shade, but that's how you know Jesus isn't real. If you get murdered and you come back to life, and you're like, I forgive my people.
Yeah,
girl, fuck
on. You're wanting some type of revenge.
He looked like Todoroki. I'm not gonna hold you.
Who did?
Looked like Todoroki.
Yes, he does.
Todoroki Tina. Okay. The dad drops, I forgot I named my cursed spirit Megami, which I'm like, what does that mean?
I think
is Megami. I was like, what?
No, I think that was a jab on the fact that he hates his kid.
Okay.
And that's, you know how cursed spirits come from people and they're like the worst of you.
That's fucking mean.
That is so mean. I was like, that's when I said that beat that. I really want to meet Megumi's mom. She gotta be either equally as bad as this guy or a saint.
Yeah, because they did
because
label.
She also abandoned Megumi.
Because they labeled her as a whore and like expelled her for having a deadbeat or for the
yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you saw this episode in English, the one where Gojo comes back.
There's a chance.
I did. Okay, because Megumi's dad says, "Are you for real?" And Gojo says, "I'm for real." I was like, yeah.
I like was watching it in English so I could try to do my dishes at the same time, but then I changed it back when Gojo was like having his little like manic monologue because I can recognize Gojo's voice in Japanese, which I can't do for a lot of characters. And it was, he just sounded crazy.
He sounded so crazy.
And they scrap, and he punches a hole through him. What was the fight? Oh, he finally in the beginning he couldn't do his red thing right.
Yeah.
And then he did the red thing. The colors are so crazy.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, there's a secret third technique that only, he was like, oh, the problem with having such a like famous curse technique is that people can study it, which is crazy because, we don't know about it. So, and he was just, but there's a secret third one that only even select few of the Gojo clans know, and it's the purple technique, which is the meeting of both red and blue.
That meme, an unstoppable force meets a
unmovable object.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah, and that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
And so I think it's like an antimatter sort of thing.
When this man said natural number, like in the beginning, I got the most, like I almost threw up. I was right back in math class. I was like, no.
I didn't take
natural numbers. No. Once numbers started getting like emotions and shit, I couldn't. I had to tap out.
Emotions and shit. And he creates a hole.
Yeah. Oh, this is also how he confirmed the secret thing, how he confirmed that Megumi's dad is from
that clan.
The Zenin. Yeah, I think the Zenin is like the whole thing. It's like the Soul Society, I guess. And then there's different clans within.
Okay.
And the last words from the father.
He tells him, I didn't write that down, but he was just like, I have a son. He's going to be sold off in a year. Do that what you will.
And have you seen the scene in Jujutsu Kaisen? The scene of, we've already seen Gojo meet baby Megumi.
Oh, okay.
We only saw the snippet of, not all the before stuff, but all the, like, if you want me to tell you what happened to your dad, we don't know Gojo killed the dad. We don't know none of that.
Oh, okay.
But we do know that Gojo has like a special interest, as well as the demon bruh inside Itadori, which is how we were talking about Megumi kind of like becoming a main character.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So he doesn't redeem himself as a father at all, but at least it's
at least he remembers. What'd you say?
At least it's something.
It's a little something.
Something. I don't know why. Why do you think he brought up his son to Gojo? Do you think
because he actually loves him.
The son?
Wait, what?
No, like I mean, like why do you think Megumi's dad brought him up to Gojo at the end?
Because he actually loves him, for sure.
I don't know if it's that.
I think so because he's like, hey, just a heads up, I may or may not have a kid who's gonna get sold off. Just I'm gonna leave you with that.
I think it was because he didn't want. I think he recognized how powerful Gojo really was, and he realized that he couldn't defeat Gojo, so he's like, you might as well take my kid too.
Oh, do you think he thought that Gojo would kill his son? Would kill Megumi?
No, I think he was like, this guy is real powerful. He could probably train him or like get something out of this.
Out of love, right?
I don't know.
I see.
I don't know if it's love.
Well, okay, we know that he really fucking hates the like snobby clan. What's his name does, and we know that he knows Gojo from a child. Baby Gojo, I will say that's the other thing. Baby Todoroki, I'm fucking melting. Baby Gojo, I was like, hey girl.
Yeah, he wasn't as baby as baby.
He
Todoroki,
wasn't.
Though.
Those fucking eyes. Though.
Those fucking eyes.
Oh, bro.
It really is a Miley Cyrus meme. They just look at you.
So, I think he saw. I think maybe because he wants the snobby clan to be dead, and I think maybe fighting Gojo, he's like, I don't think this guy might actually be able to take down the clan.
Yeah.
But it just gives like the deadbeat dad knowing deep down he doesn't deserve to be in his life. But like, if I can't help my son.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he said he didn't have any last words.
That's true.
He went, nah.
Okay, so now we go to episode 29, which is a year after this.
Yes, sir.
This is by far the best episode in this arc.
It was good shit. Yeah,
it was
you're right.
Such good shit. Not just like just everything about it was suddenly like everything like before. I feel like there was always something going on.
Choppy.
Yeah, and now suddenly like scenes are lasting longer.
You're right.
Shots are lasting longer. Like there's more music. There's more like I don't know. I just felt it.
Maybe they did. Maybe they animated the last episode first. Wait,
I wouldn't.
Isn't there more coming out? Did you make it to the end? It said next time.
Well, there's still. I think we're moving on from. There's still more to the season. We're just
gonna
not
come
this
in like
arc.
months.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I think we're going back to. Aren't we going back
Yeah.
to the main three?
Yeah.
So we open with Gojo explaining to these to Choco, is that her name? And Geto his new technique and what he's been doing and how confident he is now and like blah blah blah. And he asks Geto if he's lost weight. And I just thought that was cute.
Why don't I remember this?
It was in the beginning. It was very, very
chill.
like
Okay.
casual.
Yeah.
He's just like, have you lost weight? And then he is like, no, I've just been sent to a lot of missions.
He was looking bad. The clapping, the applause. I know this is semi backtracking, but just because it comes up later.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's something that stuck with me this last episode was the intertwining the applause when Geto was talking to Miss Thing too, and almost sounding like it seemed like that was the like, you know, when not crazy people, but you know, people are a little off. There's like a sound in the back of their head or something that's like, someone turn off that damn.
Yeah, and you can already tell just from this that something's off with Geto. Like
It's not okay.
he has like dark under eyes, like his hair is, I don't know, at this point is his hair down? I don't remember.
I think so.
Yeah.
He was looking.
Or at least halfway, like halfway up and halfway down.
He had to
like
bump it. He looked more. Yeah. He looked
not put together at all. He is
on the
breaking
brink.
down.
And do you think okay, I can't tell. It might be both. Bitter sadness towards Gojo. He's like, Gojo's perfect. But it didn't seem malicious. It seemed like upsetting. Probably part of his thing. Like he's upset that maybe Gojo's so good that it comes at a sacrifice to him.
I think he is like mad at the higher ups for using Gojo's perfection and not taking full advantage of it in the way that they're taking advantage of Geto.
What are the fanfics saying? What are the streets saying?
I don't know. I haven't read any. But I think like Gojo is going on missions, but it's not like, apparently it's not to the degree that Geto is doing it, or maybe it doesn't affect him in the same degree. I don't know. I just think there's like, I thought that he just wasn't doing as much work as Geto was, but maybe that's just because we're in his perspective and not Gojo's.
I feel like maybe there's like a theme of like inhumane. Well, yeah, that's in any fantasy, but it almost seems like Geto, he's so unique in that a normal, I feel like, dynamic would be an inferiority complex.
Yeah.
But there's like a deep sadness about the world.
Yeah.
Henceforth, why he does that insane fucking dumb plan that if he's not gonna pull it off. But
he realizes that there's no point to any of it. That no matter how many curses they kill, no matter how many curses they like, no matter how much work they do, how many missions they go and do, nothing's gonna change. There's only only more curses are gonna go and be born, there's no point to it.
And isn't it crazy to think that this could actually be happening in real life?
I know.
Because I was just about to say, and humans don't even realize that they're contributing to it.
Yeah.
How many curses do you think we've made at work?
So many. And like I think he's just like, if only there was a purpose to this.
Yeah.
Like if only like all of these people are dying.
Yeah.
For no reason. And I think a part of Geto doesn't want Gojo to die.
Well, okay, that insane scene we kind of skipped over. I know we need to get on, but like the integral scene when Gojo was like, should we kill everyone in here? It was so like, should we take a shot? No. But when he was like, should we?
When was this?
When he was bringing the girl, her dead body, and there was like, it was very like everyone was in white and applauding as Gojo was like walking with her. It was a post scene. It was a post-credit scene.
Oh, damn.
But for like, it was like a 7-minute one.
Oh shit!
Fuck!
I missed that.
You missed that?
I've seen that in edits. That's
Okay.
why I was like, I knew it happened. But
I was like,
know.
how did we skip over that? Yeah, no, he's carrying her body and like to the society for Tengen, whatever the fuck or something, and they're all applauding Gojo looking like Todoroki, blood everywhere.
Yeah.
As he's holding this girl's dead body that he got back, and Geto is like waiting for him because they're applauding like the ceremony, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Gojo just looks like insane, like still wired.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, Geto, should we kill all these people?" And Geto goes, "No, there's no point." And then Gojo goes, "Does there need to be a point?" And Geto's like, "Yes, that's the most important thing."
Oh.
Yeah. Which honestly, fuck anime. Anime stay putting the most important scenes.
I know.
Post
What
credits.
the fuck? Or at least play it in the next episode.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, that was crazy. Which
yeah.
is where the clapping comes from.
Okay, that makes sense.
Whoa, yes.
Yeah, there has to be a point. Yeah.
So that really informs why he was feeling so. Yeah, Gojo is manic depressive, and then Geto is like clinical depression.
Yeah, depressive.
Is clinical depression 101.
Yeah.
Being like, what's the point?
Yeah. There's no point to this.
Gets
Everything's
this-
gonna go back to normal anyway. Like, it's that sort of sentiment.
And so the idea that Miss Thing brings up to him, kind of, that like sparks his idea. Let me see if I get this right. Is it that pretty much the only solution is having a world full of sorcerers?
Yeah. Because the point is that sorcerers actually control the curse energy that they emit.
Yeah.
They don't let it out.
And they have very little.
And they have very little.
Yeah.
And humans are the non-sorcerers are the ones who they can't tell curse energy. They can't feel it. So they just let it out. And that's why there's so much of it. And the only way to get rid of it is to kill the source. Kill them at the source. And I'll be honest. I was like, you know what? It's not the worst idea.
I think it's such a shit idea.
I mean, yeah, no, obviously. But I was like, from a theoretical standpoint,
which
it's not the worst thing. I was just like
conceptually.
Yeah,
Okay. You're right.
Killing the source
Yeah.
makes sense.
It does
as
make
a
sense
whole,
on paper.
But that's a lot of people to murder.
Which I think you pointing out that how empty the place is maybe is to like amplify how fucking impossible it's gonna be. There's like 18 of y'all.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, if they keep running out of sorcerers and so many more curses are gonna be born, that's an endless cycle.
Does he want to convert people into sorcerers?
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, because Itadori only became that because he ate a cursed object.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, this plan girly pop.
Yeah.
Which made him being like, when he was like to Gojo as they were like looking at each other on the street, he's like, is it a crazy plan if you know you could do it? So is it only crazy because I'm doing it or something? Because it is really wild that Gojo has the power to wipe out the world, and he's like, it could be easy.
Yeah.
who are you to tell me that this is a hard plan knowing that you can do it
so easily
in a second?
Yeah.
Which is such a unique twist on like the Naruto Sasuke, like maybe even the Bakudeku of like, I'm not feeling inferior.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just up against the wall of like the state of diversity of power.
Or like there's only, it's like, who are you to look down on me for pushing past my own limits when you're already so far ahead? You know? Does that make sense? Like, who are you to judge just how far I go when you know I'll never be able to reach you?
Water sign. Gag. Okay, and so what Geto does?
Something that, okay, so Geto, okay, this is why I wore this shirt, by the way, because Geto is so Anakin coded, it's crazy.
Why?
It's crazy. It's crazy. So he goes to this village for this mission, and he already destroyed the curse energy, whatever. And these people are still blaming these little girls for, I don't know, hurting their kids. And you see, they block up their faces, the parents' faces, and then they do it again. And those are the moments where you only see the faces of the Jujutsu sorcerers. You only see the little girls. You only see Geto. That is how now Geto sees the world. He's blocking up anyone else. Whoa. He's only seeing Jujutsu sorcerers. Everything else that isn't that, they're not human anymore. They're not people. They're dehuman. Like, he's taking the humanity away from them.
He made his choice.
So for him, killing them is nothing. It's like squashing bugs. And I thought that was like such a unique way of portraying that. Like that switch and like how he views the world.
That's incredible. We are doing this show such a service. I'm sorry. Whoa.
This is English class.
That's incredible that you noticed that.
Thank you. And then he murders the entire village except for those two little girls.
And his parents lived in that village, or he went to his parents after?
I think he went to his parents after.
I was fully prepared for it to be an Itachi where like the blonde girlie was going to recruit him to do something and we were going to find out that the guy was like secretly good the whole time. Because, okay, I love a villain and a lot of times villains are correct. But this just doesn't make sense to me. But you know what it might be? Is that why don't you just like pick yourself up and go somewhere else? That sounds so bad.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, you're like, there's so little of us. It would be much easier to go live. And then won't the curses eventually kill humankind on their own?
But then they're still creating. I think the more curses kill people, the more curses are born.
Oh.
Because that's what it is.
So,
but yeah, the reason why this is so Anakin coded,
yes,
for people who have not seen Star Wars like Alexandra, is because Anakin was a Jedi who basically was bred to betray them. Jedi are a society who are like this group who are all about purity. They're all about ethics. They're all about doing the right thing, but they don't really care about the health or mental health of its Jungins. Like, they send out these kids to train these other kids for a war that they were meant to lose in the first place for like other reasons, whatever, political reasons. And he, like, in the same way that like Geto is turning on certain extent, he's turning on sorcerers, like he, while also kind of trying to save sorcerers. Anakin was convinced that the Jedi are evil because of just like the lack of protection towards Jedis. Like it's just like very complicated, but basically like it's just like they just don't, they Jedi are encouraged Anakin to not feel anything other than like balanced, calm, to not be over emotional, to look at other people and like other planets and other struggles in a very neutral way, and to not interfere and to not like step out of line, like whatever. And I feel like that is very much like what the Jujutsu sorcerers expect of Geto, to just like do his job and not do anything else. And he and Anakin ended up like becoming Darth Vader and like
Gag, really?
Yeah.
I don't know about none of these people. I didn't know fucking Anakin was Darth Vader.
Yeah. Well, spoiled us however old Star Wars is.
Oh.
And killing all Jedis and like basically becoming the only I forgot the power. The only sort of like force user in that galaxy, and like bringing about the Empire and like whatever. But I just feel like it just has so many elements. Like it's like the same. Like Anakin turned evil because he thought he was doing the right thing, because he lost sight of like the purpose, and like he was seeing how corrupt the Jedis were. But he doesn't realize that, dude, the Empire is also corrupt. Like it's both things are like, they're not equally bad, but like they're like still bad. Okay. Does that make sense? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I was getting a lot of Anakin vibes from Geto. Like
I was like, what is the age group for this? Because I'm like, if I was any less than 26, I would be so fucking confused. I know. With Gojo's, from Gojo's power to fucking this whole like philosophy. So yeah, so he kills that whole village and then casually, Shoko's such a vibe. Smoking as a high schooler, just out. Geto walks up. She's like, so was it real? He was like, sure was. And she's like,
because he is sentenced to death. And Gojo was told by the teacher,
say it ain't so.
Yeah. And I also got reminded because I saw this TikTok that was like that scene, like the ending scene of like Gojo and Geto screaming at each other, and then the audio from one of the Star Wars movies where Anakin is like, I killed them all, the children and mothers too. Because he also murdered a whole village.
He 112, and then Shoko was like, okay, vibe. Gojo was very betrayed, very upset.
Very upset.
I'd be so mad at you.
Did not see it coming. Which, I mean, I don't know how you couldn't see it coming. Maybe not that specifically.
That's how busy Gojo was.
Yeah, that's how busy Gojo was.
That's like how fucking busy he was that like... pride, gay rights. And so we have the corridor, like it's a busy street, which a bunch of humans KFC. Drowning out all these sorcerers with a fuck ton of humans. And
they almost don't look human. They kind of look weird.
I can't remember if the public can see them or not.
They can, because there was this one dude who looked at Shoko and was like, is that a high school girl?
You're right. You're
so
right.
They can hear. Maybe and they can't
pick and
see
choose.
Them.
Because in Jujutsu, they like what's his name? Geto. He like traverses with no one being able to see him.
Oh.
And then when Megumi's dad did that flashback, and he was like, oh, Gojo was the only person who could tell I was like standing behind him.
Oh.
That's how I knew he was like the sixth. Anywho. Yeah, Geto says the stronger thing.
Which is crazy. That's a crazy line. And he almost like doesn't blame him.
Which one?
He doesn't, like, Geto doesn't blame Gojo.
Oh, not at all.
Like, he blames the system.
I think he's doing it for Gojo.
Yeah, he's doing it for Gojo. He's like, he's blaming the system. Like, he's blaming everything involved with everything. Like, he's just like, you guys don't see how absolutely useless this is. You're just sending us off to die.
You know what it is? It's the just because you can doesn't mean you should. It's the Gojo is doing it because he can, but that doesn't mean he necessarily should.
Yeah.
He shouldn't work that hard even if he is going to be successful.
Yeah, they're also screaming at each other in front, very dramatically, very dramatic breakup in front of a KFC.
Right in front of my
Right in
chicken
front of
combo.
my salad.
My chicken and biscuit combo.
And what else?
How does it end?
He found a purpose. That's what I said.
He infiltrates.
Yeah, he infiltrates the star.
That really is
creatures
sad.
Things, and he talks in front of an audience. He looks very evil with his.
He killed some man, right? To like prove.
Yes. Well, because he's like, oh, I'm the leader of this organization now. Y'all worship me, whatever. No, he doesn't say that, but he's like, I'm your leader now. You're gonna do what I say. And then the screen was like, many protested.
That was also very Neon Genesis.
Yeah,
is this weird formatting? You've seen the scene.
Yeah,
that's like what? Yeah,
it was very, because again, he doesn't see these people as people.
Fuck, we only saw the people when they were dying, when he got blown up.
Yeah, when they're corpses.
Okay, Jujutsu, you know what?
Yeah, we see you. Okay. We see you. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was really cool, and he looked very menacing, very evil. And I still like him. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, he was so, is tepid the word? Like, yeah, like just.
Yeah.
No, those are like, you know, Megami is like, you could say is like kind of possibly
manic,
villain
crazy.
origin story.
Oh. We're almost done anyway. Audio only. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like him. Like
he's very likable.
I just really like a villain who like is not doing it just to kill people. I mean he is. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, I like a purpose that I can kind of understand. Like I kind of. Like, I do kind of get it.
A moral code.
I love
and an overarching,
a moral code.
Yeah, an overarching. I guess we can technically do the podcast like this sometimes. Oh, it went off the second. No, he's very likable, very chill, which is why throughout the series I was like, how does he become? And in the original series, he is very calm. He's but like menacing calm.
Yeah, I kind of live for that.
I live
because I feel like I would be that. Like if I was evil, I feel like I would still be.
Oh, you'd lose composure. So no.
Let me live in my delusion.
Oh my god, bro! Hell nah.
No, you're right.
No.
You're correct.
But
whatever.
That is.
Anyway,
you know, maybe we could like work on it. We could get there. Start meditating. Yeah, and then Gojo goes to Megami. Baby Megami got me. Baby Megami fucking got me. Oh my god. I love a baby with a stank face. And he was just like, I don't give a fuck about my dad. Can you help my sister that I love? Sister, right?
I guess.
I think sister. And then Gojo gagged him a bit when he said, he was like, no, if you join the Soul Society, 100% no, you're not gonna save your sister.
Yeah.
He's like, I can tell you for a fact.
And he got him good.
Yeah, and fucking Megami was like,
that is a little sneak peek to the rest of Megami's life. Like that is the kind of shit that he has to endure from Gojo.
Which I think during this podcast I have been accidentally mixing up some of his background with Aki's, because I was literally thinking about, when we were talking about something, I was thinking about how he cries after people dies.
Oh, that's Aki.
That's Aki.
It is Aki.
And I thought it was very sweet how like Gojo woke up and then like the three
the three of them.
And Megami being like, what, are you good?
Why would you fall asleep when you called us in here? The fuck? You know how like a lot of these serious shonen shows have like little chibi shows?
Yes.
Like how like Attack on Titan.
I don't like that.
And like how
I'm like a fucking Republican, bro. I'm a Republican.
Maybe you can try having some fun, Alexandra.
I know. Go ahead.
And how Bungo Stray Dogs also has that.
Oh, really?
I think this show needs that. But I will only accept it with just like little like animated shorts of Megami's life being raised by Gojo. Like, this is what I want. This is my pitch. This is my official pitch to Mappa.
Was he raised by Gojo?
Yeah.
Like, dad raised?
Well,
I thought Gojo just like checked in Naruto style.
let's live in this era in
Okay.
which I don't know. I mean,
yes.
I don't know what, I haven't seen it, so
Yeah.
I don't know whether he like actually raised him or not. But there's a joke in the fandom where Gojo is Megami's dad.
Got
and there's
it.
a lot of skits about it. So but yeah, I would love to see that, because I can just imagine little Megami being so serious and just
cute.
trying to like take things seriously
Yeah.
and like do things around the house that are like trying to convince Gojo of how important something is, and Gojo just like being the kid low key.
Of course.
Oh, it would be so
High-key.
cute. I can it'd be so cute. I can see
Gojo
it.
is one of my favorite characters ever.
He's so cancer coded.
You think?
Absolutely.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just something about him. I feel like
so
he's a
fucking
Cancer
cute.
Sun Leo Moon.
So cute. Archangel's rating.
I don't know. Because like I liked the last episode a lot,
Yeah.
but the rest I don't feel that strongly about.
Mine is informed by having seen the other seasons. And this arc, fuck, I really wish I like looked up the vibe so that I'm not like wrong. I mean, it's my opinion.
Yeah.
6.
I'm gonna give it like a 7.
Okay.
Because that last episode was really, really good.
I guess it was good. I think I just had way too high of expectations. Yeah, let me bump it up to 6.5.
Okay.
What's our highest? Well, we got to wrap.
Yeah.
This has been what is it?
I don't know.
The arc?
Oh. Shibuya?
Shibuya roll call. Jujutsu Kaisen arc. Yeah.
What are we doing? Maybe not next week, but maybe
When are
the
we
week before
doing,
that, after that? I don't know. We haven't decided.
What's on the list? Maybe Bleach? I mean, we could do a fun one.
I don't think I have it
Yeah.
up here.
You know, as long as we get an episode up,
Something.
that's all that matters.
We'll do something.
All right, angels.
Maybe we'll do the horny vampire one.
Oh, the animation on that looked lit.
Yeah.
I would watch that, or Food Wars.
Yeah.
Um,
One of those two.
All
Either
right.
horny vampires or horny food.
Oh, something horny next week. That's all you need to know. All right, angels. Thank you so much for having patience. We are just two 20-somethings in a hot ass apartment,
Trying to live.
trying to pay rent and also do extracurricular activities that are very demanding. All right, stay well dressed, stay blessed. Oh wait, stay well dressed. Don't forget to caress your mental health and stay blessed. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.